Till I wear the crown. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters. They're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for
it. Cut the music. Before I do the spiel and what's up, everybody, if my face looks all crunched up, I'm pissed about my microphone. My microphone's cutting in and out. So who knows what's gonna happen tonight? Now, what's up, everybody? Me, your boy, 10 Lives 1, Blackwell in the house. ABJ, Anthony Blackwell Jr. Hi.
What's up?
I'm gonna have to go to Microsoft and and replace this one. This mic's gonna be my third one.
No, I don't think it was the mic, bro. I think it's your wire.
Well, I'm gonna replace the whole deal. I bought the insurance, so you know.
I have 6 of them. I don't have any problems.
You don't have any children.
It's very true.
You know, people that sit at your desk, knock shit over. And it's not Kira, guys, because she makes me nice hot chocolates, everybody. What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy. The channelized one. Whose channel might this be?
That is All About Wrestling podcast channel.
I like how you did that there. I was All About Wrestling podcast. They've been in the chat quite often.
Showing tons of support. I love those guys. I love them to death. I can't wait to collab with them. If you guys are interested in tonight, let us know. We can send you a link.
We can send you a link. I'd love to have you guys on. Just so you guys know, hit the notification bell on their channel. They got a show on Christmas Eve in 2 days. There you go. Yeah.
Depending how long I go to my family's house and it takes us for us to fight, I might be home in time to join the show.
Listen, I'm going to watch the show regardless because, just another day in this household. Just another day where I'm broke.
I usually go to my family's house and then I'm there and I start to watch and it's just like, yep, I think I hit my quota. I'm out of here. See you guys next year.
There it is. Guys, check out the All About Wrestling podcast. Check them out. Do what I said. Okay? There you go. Okay, look, we talked about, just so you guys know, in case you just got here, we had a little show earlier about my boys, the SAT, and we're going to talk about that during the night. We'll see if we have any Spanish announced project sightings tonight. Probably won't because it's Dynamite, but, let's talk about what we're here. Shout out to SAT, the real SAT, the real Spanish announced team. These guys right here. It's my dudes. Look at this. Let me get shout out. Okay, hold on a second. Yo, Mr. Tony, why was you at the cafeteria today? I wasn't at work today, All-Star Sun 3K, or yesterday. I have a life, okay? I can call out when I don't feel well. I called out today. Wasn't doing well. Wasn't feeling too good. So I called out of work. That's why you can't have kids from your school in your chat because they shout you out. But it's okay. Tonight, match number 5, no DQ of Death Triangle versus the Elite.
Elite win.
What's the score right now? 3-1?
3-1. So Death Triangle wins, that it's over.
Right. So Elite has to win the next 2 to make it, go to
win out.
Huh?
They're gonna win out.
Yeah, we'll see. Then we got FTR versus the gun club, the guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who we got all about wrestling? I'm going with the Elite on this one, man.
Has to be Elite.
Yeah. And all about wrestling, like we said, bro. If you
you guys have your stuff set up in your home and you want to join the show, let us know. We'll send you a link.
Yeah, we'll send you a link. Just you have my Instagram, just and my Facebook too. Just send me a message or send Blackwell a message. We'll get you a link right away. Love to have you guys take on
Put the
everything.
link in the private chat. I can get it to him on Instagram.
Okay, I'll do that right now. Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, so I have the Elite went into that one. I have FTR beating the Guns. I can care less about the Swerve Keith Lee thing, I'm gonna be honest. Jamie Hayter beats Shida. It's only 3 matches tonight. That seems weird.
That does seem weird. But this is the look. I didn't share the channel. Rick Ross mediates between Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. I mean, come on, man. Keep these. Who cares? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see this. I don't mind the whole Keith Lee Swerve thing, but I don't want to see Rick Ross mediate. What? Why?
Because he's the boss.
Listen, I got no problem with Rick Ross. He's great. He's talented. He's rich. He's famous. He's everything. But come on, man. Does he know the product really? Is he going to ask the right?
He was very promo heavy tonight.
Yeah, look at this. It's Ricky Starks, Bryan Danielson, the Book of Hobbs. I mean, maybe they're going to give Death Triangle and Elite a lot of time. Maybe the Gun Club gets a lot of time. Maybe Shida and Hayter get a lot of time.
Listen, we all know who's getting a lot of time. It's going to be Death Triangle and Elite.
Hayter versus Shida should be a good match.
I don't know. I'm sure Shida's a very nice person, but her matches don't do it for me.
Who, Shida?
Yeah, Shida does not do it for me.
Yeah, I mean, she's good, but I get what you're saying. Gianna Ferreira asked, where is Miro?
Dude, they did those Elite figures, like the special AEW shop figures, like the Elite, like the really, really hard to get ones that every time they put one up, they sell out really, really quick. I think Sheeta's is still available. They did 3,000 of them, and they can't get rid of them.
I mean, she's great, but is she really a name like that? You know?
Well, I mean, that comes down to your company if they put you over to be a name.
Yeah, they definitely not putting her on. I mean, AEW has a problem with they have a definite storyline issue with I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me. You could tell me if I'm wrong, but this is my opinion. I just think they
one guy's in charge of booking a huge roster, and not everybody gets the shine they deserve.
Yeah, this is my thing with AEW. It's why I didn't watch for the first year. I was afraid.
Who's a pole dancer?
Who is a pole dancer?
Maybe I just became a fan.
Who's a pole dancer?
Please tell me Jamie Hayter. I'll go to that club tomorrow.
Jimmy Hayter's a pole dancer?
Listen, I support my we support our entertainers of the adult arts.
I freaking used to run a strip club, the Gold Club in Wilmington, Delaware. She's a pole dancer? Wow. Wow. Well, we must check these out.
Let's put that in the Google machine. I'm sure nothing bad will come up.
Yo, yeah. Sorry guys, I just got a text from somebody important. Yeah, the thing with AEW is this. They got so much talent, but I never liked their production value, and I swear I don't like their storyline, their storytelling is just all over the place. It's like what the heck? I'm sorry, I'm distracted. This guy's what are you watching? Are you watching the pole dancing?
Yeah, on her YouTube channel.
Oh, well, excuse me.
All right, subscribe to that.
Wait, she has a YouTube channel?
Yeah, Shida Tube by Akara Shida.
All
And,
About Wrestling has started trouble here. He is the All About Wrestling
yeah,
podcast.
listen, All About Wrestling's already making contributions to the channel. I like this. I like that team a lot. That's what I'm talking about.
What's it called?
Shida Tube by Akara Shida on YouTube.
Shida Tube. Okay,
That's my team right there. Listen, we're on the same wavelength. They seen. Listen, this guy has ABJ stickers. We need to. This is our soulmate.
Let's see. Okay, she's doing flips there. Which video did you look at?
I typed in. I literally just typed in a car sheet of pole dance, and it popped right up.
Wow.
Google is an amazing tool.
Hold on, I'm looking right now. Pole dancing. Hold on. Oh,
this is why I don't make content with my wife, because I don't want to be pulled up on the internet.
Here we go.
Talking about
I got them right here.
About my business.
Oh my goodness. What?
It's done very classy though. It's done tastefully.
Oh yeah.
You ever see like legit like workout classes done with pole dancing?
Yes,
it's crazy.
Well, yes, because at my club, at the Gold Club that's no longer open in Wilmington, Delaware, where I used to work, they had classes. So yeah, it's a lot.
Workout.
Yeah. Shout out to the All About Wrestling podcast for the content we just watched. You look it up yourself, guys. I'll put the link.
Starting the show with Ricky Starks.
Oh, we started? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we started the stream at 7:50.
Yeah, listen.
Mick Thompson is livid.
Oh, Mick Thompson better get over it. Yeah.
Listen, if y'all don't follow All About Wrestling podcast now, you're messing up. Listen, that's some great content. Check out that YouTube. Check out that Twitter. Are they on Facebook too?
Huh?
Are they on Facebook also?
I don't see. I don't have the Facebook, but I can check.
Follow it for my business page. They have a very impressive website as well.
Oh yeah.
I got to find out what they use for their merch page, because this Teespring is making me want to go crazy. I tried again the other day trying to upload your stuff, and
not happening.
Oh, it's a nightmare, brother. It's a nightmare.
It's the right way about it. We'll figure it out.
I'm trying. I'm trying to upload 4 things, and it's just like error. It's just the website is so trash.
Ricky Starks looking like $1 million. He's very metrosexual. Who's coming out? Oh, here we go. Oh. Wow.
We're getting a 2-for-1. Just bring Hobbs out.
This one guy didn't even know the words. He was singing and didn't even know the words.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't know the words. You're ahead of me again.
Oh, sorry.
Does Jericho put over 2 people in a row?
I mean, why wouldn't he?
Because he's been on a giant winning streak for the past 8 months. Whoa, yo, I just thought of something. What if they start beating up him 3-on-1 and then Andretti comes out and makes a save?
That would be nice. Sami versus Starks would be a good match. Definitely. Look, man, Jericho, 51, 52 years old, still looking great, man. Still relevant.
I have the bobblehead from his cruise. My buddy's band was on their cruise. They brought me home a bobblehead.
Ricky. Okay. Okay, Jericho. But not today. It's true. Mhm. Okay. Sami Starks? Uh-uh. It's us. He would be a good addition.
Nah, they just made him babyface. They can't do it now.
I know he can't. Sammy sucks. The Sammy sucks chance going.
You can get right behind Jake Hader because we don't use him either.
Yeah, he just did wrong. So far, Ricky Starks.
Jericho switched to vodka. There's no calories.
Oh. Wow. Use the J word.
Oh, that's a T-shirt.
Yep.
Jobber Association Society.
Yeah, he definitely is rising quickly. Let's stop going up. What the? Don't watch it. Okay. January 4th, same day as Wrestle Kingdom 17. Oh, Jake's behind you. Mr. Bucket Hat.
He was selling them at the con.
Huh?
They were selling it at the con.
Oh, yeah. Who's coming? Oh, look at this guy. Watch out, kid. This kid's getting pushed. Oh, is he going up? Actually, Andretti's going up.
Oh, he just threw his vest in the crowd. He's definitely sending someone out to pick that out. Yeah, look at they're already saying, hand it over, hand it over. The guy ringside's like, give me the vest. The kid just got signed. He don't have multiples.
He don't got that kind of money.
I'm so happy for him. Now that's what you do. Not send Hook out and then everyone runs away from him. Andretti goes in there and clears the ring.
Right.
I'm so thrilled for him. I've been for everyone in the chat. I've been working with this kid for almost 2 years. He's so good.
See,
if you have Fight TV, go check out PPW on Fight TV. He's had some really cool matches on there as of late, and a lot of them you'll hear me on commentary calling them.
I think I might be a cameraman on one of those matches.
Very possible.
Yeah, I did some work for Fight TV as a cameraman, 2 shows. Never got paid, by the way. But just
that makes 2 of us.
Oh, okay, so we got something in common.
2 shows. I did about 2 years.
Oh yeah, listen, I'm not a stickler for punishment.
PA wrestling scene, baby.
Speaking about the PA wrestling scene, I was the guest of Alpha Jr. At his training academy at his performance center. Check out this video, guys. Akira.
They're giving Shida the main event. Shida and Hater.
So, guys, let me share this the right way to you guys. Stop screen. Share screen. There we go. Audio. Guys, I want you to check this out. Kira made this video. This is a great little just check it out, guys. See if you guys can see anything, look closely.
I'll never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, isn't that spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this,
I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up.
We are passionate. We are massive. We are.
If you wanna get tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is
So yeah, Battlefield Pro Wrestling. All the information will be in the link for their school. And here we go already. I know this is going on already.
Tonight is, I believe, a no DQ.
Yes, it is no DQ.
You're at the desk. Big game plan tonight. We're all about game planning. Big match tonight. Gotta win this.
You know, CR Media. Was anybody talking about? What's this comment? Is this about will they ever go to WWE? Is that the comment here? Do you think can make any emotion? Listen, I don't think you don't think so. I'm not gonna take it out of the realm of possibility because I think that their stock goes up if they're a package deal of three of them. I think Triple H would love to have them.
Kenny, the Bucks, Hangman aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, you can see already he is.
I mean, and you're probably right, but I mean, you got to realize this business is funny, man. There's certain things we thought we'd never see.
There's an elf in the ring. What the hell? There's two elves.
Look at this idiot.
Okay. I'm begging to die. The cold spray into the eyes of Alex Abrahantes. Oh! Kick for Elf Cutler. And now pump kick there by Pax. Corkscrew kick. Watch out.
This match is crazy already.
I still like this aggressive start by the Elite.
I don't care. I'm being honest. I don't care about this at all.
Oh, they got the garbage can out.
If I haven't seen these three in no holds barred death match, cage matches, and everything else that you can stipulation you can throw at them 100 fucking times already, a best of 7 would be interesting to me. It's not.
I don't mind it.
And I love Penta, but does he need to do the fucking taunt 100 times a match?
Yeah, he goes a little overboard with that. But hey, what are you gonna do? All About Wrestling podcast thinks that they have too much pride to go to WWE.
I don't know if it's pride or just they help build a company. I don't think they leave it like Cody did.
Yeah, but who doesn't want to work for the big show? You know what I mean?
They feel that they will be the big show, and that's honorable.
They'll never be the big show, ever.
But you don't create something to think to play for second.
I agree with that. I mean, they're playing for first, but you know, and as good as they are, and as good as a company they are, they're never going to be WWE. They're never going to make the revenue WWE makes. They'll never sell out a building like them. They can't sell out of Dynamite. They couldn't sell out Grand Slam. And that's New York. You know? You have to realize, man, I've been to a lot of shows. What's up, Pastor? How you doing? I've been to a lot of these shows. And the arena's not even 3/4 of the way full.
I mean, but also there's WWE skews their shit a lot too. There's a lot of roped off seats at WWE events.
Oh, I agree with that. Don't get me wrong, there is, but there's no roped off seats at SummerSlam or WrestleMania or the
I thought
pay-per-view.
SummerSlam had a whole section that was tarped off.
Okay, but that's TV reasons, but they still set 65,000 people. Is my point. AEW ain't sitting 65 grand. You know, AEW is not going to have WrestleMania numbers ever. And nothing against them. I mean, you need organizations like that, but they'll never be even close to revenue of what WWE makes. They may have some better workers there, but production value, just everything, man. The way the locker rooms run, this whole thing with CM Punk and them would have never happened in WWE. Somebody would have lost their job over this.
They're saying that chemistry in the back is up a lot right now.
Well, because Punk's gone.
I don't think Punk was your full problem.
He's part of it. He's part of it. there's a lot of issues in any job you work at, but the people in charge got to be in charge. Like, Tony Khan's got to take control.
Don Callis is he's like Kenny's manager, so that's why he's out there.
Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't know. I try to be positive, but right now AEW is just not doing it for me. Maybe I'm in a team on my own, but I feel like they book for 4 or 5 people and that's it, and everybody else just kind of gets thrown around. It's kind of like going to an indie show and they only care about one title and two or three talent, and the rest of the card just thrown together to be entertaining.
Is my mic still on?
Yes.
Never know at this
As soon as
point.
I joined the stream, I was like, "That's not his mic's not. He's not using the right mic."
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to get a new wire or something. I'll check out what's going on tomorrow.
So all those figures I ordered from Walmart to those WWE superstars, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting. They just turned around and said, "Nah, we don't have them in stock anymore. We're gonna refund all your orders."
Eric Douglas with a great comment. It's true. He doesn't have his own saying. It's true.
But Eric, I mean, that's essentially professional wrestling at its core. If you've never been, you go to any locker room, people's boys get pushed first.
Of course.
That's how it goes.
There's no
That
problem.
happens in WWE. That happens in NXT. Anywhere you go. If you are cool or you're up with the boss, you're gonna get the bigger push. That's not exclusive to AEW.
That's anywhere you go, you're gonna get that. That's fine. There's gonna be clicks. There's gonna be special. You're gonna get special treatment when you're down with your people. We get it, but at some point you got to say to yourself, okay, look. I think Triple H, even Vince gets a bad rep, but Vince did what he thought was good for business. Now, was he right all the time? No, but I mean, he's out of touch. But you cannot dispute. If you talk about Attitude Era, if you talk about ruthless aggression, those are great times in wrestling, man. Those weren't mistakes. Those weren't like, let's throw something to the wall and see what sticks. Vince was in charge. Was he corrupt in his ways? Of course. Who's not corrupt with power? Everybody would be. But my point is, Tony Khan seems like he wants to be too many friends than he wants to be a boss. That's true. He barely.
Miro is not hurt. They have nothing for him.
They got nothing for him. Which is, explain that. How do you have nothing for Miro?
Because he's bigger in size and in stature, and he makes the rest of your roster look like they're tiny.
Then push him to the moon. Then
you can't, because he's not one of the guys they want pushed to the moon.
What is the problem?
Why do you think Wardlow gets a lot of TV time? Why do you think they're hiding Brian Cage on ROH? Right now, everybody in the ring looks like a superstar, but everybody in that ring right now is like 5'10", 5'11".
Over the top, lands on the apron. Matt Jackson follows up with the right hand. Pack sent over the top as well. Physical, man. Physical.
Right. We're on the same page, man. That whole thing with Punk was just a debacle. And if they let Punk come back, it's a mistake. You don't need him. Wrestling doesn't need him. Let him stay away.
Yeah, I don't know. They, You talk crap about Punk behind the scenes, and then you give Punk a live microphone. Punk's going to be Punk. I still think they work it out, and you'll see them. You see them in a feud. I think you get FTR and Punk versus the Elite.
I mean, that would be a good match and all.
Smart of Omega to get rid of that tree because that ain't gonna do squat. No, it's not. You're right. And the great Phoenix, though, Taz. I mean, you felt the kiss.
I don't know. I'm getting a million text messages. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's crazy too. I might need to get another phone because everybody and their mother texts me now.
Like who?
Everybody. People I don't want to talk to. What's up? Wrestling with Savage. What's up, man? You know him, right? Blackwell.
That was the guy that was screaming, and going crazy like you at the show, right?
Yeah, man, he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. He's a busted open dude. He also has a channel. He's a good dude, bro.
I don't know if I subscribe to him or not. I'm gonna go to his channel now.
Something insulting like that.
Renee, with all due respect, shut your mouth. Listen.
Are they doing this during the match?
I don't know. You're ahead of me.
What just happened?
I'm gonna add. I'll add Wrestling with Savage to my follow our friends on my page.
You hit those like everybody. I'm trying to find some. I'm so distracted, guys. My apologies. I'm trying
So
to
if you head to my page and you go to the follow our friends section, I've added a whole bunch more content creators for you guys to check out. If you're not following, please do so.
Yeah, and let me tell you what I did. I can't believe who's not on my freaking page. Like I freaking I don't think I have JB on there, Jared, like my boy. Like
who's that?
My original Coles, the guy I started with. He does his own channel. JB, Jared, Mr. Steal Your Dibs.
Oh, I don't think I've ever met him yet.
You have.
Did I?
Yeah, I did the Saturday show with him. He's Wrestling with Savage's page. Everybody, check him out, guys. This is him right here. Check him out. Subscribe, as I'm about to right now. Doing it live. Boom. Links right here, guys. Check him out. Wrestling with Savage. He's a good dude, bro.
Yeah, I just added everybody to the page, to my follow friends page. I'm fucking bored with this.
Yeah, King
there's too much going on.
There's a lot going on, but listen, it is entertaining. I mean, we've seen it a million times, but
not for me. If I've never seen this match, I wouldn't care.
What a suplex. Oh, they got the chair. This match is over right now. It's got to be. Nick Jackson has one leg, selling that one leg. I won't spoil it for you. Anthony, be glad that the match is over. So you know, Jakey Bakey, thank you for the.
The Elite wins out.
Of course, Jakey Bakey, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Jakey Bakey. Everybody knows we get a super chat or super chat or a super sticker. We hit you with a video, and here we go.
I'm warning you. I'm warning you.
It's gonna be black.
You're echoing. When you do that.
Listen, I don't know
When
what's
you play
happening.
when you play a video, mute your mic.
I'm echoing.
Yeah, it picks up through your speakers on your microphone.
I hate everybody tonight. This my whole system's jacked up. I apologize to everybody. All About Wrestling Podcast with a $5 super chat. Thank you guys, man. Appreciate that. Content creators supporting content creators. Thank you so much. Let me get you guys a good one because you're my peeps. Not that was a good one, but this one's a Mikey special, guys.
Mute your microphone.
It might be you because my microphone was muted. Yeah, I was muted. See if
I
you're
was muted the whole time too.
So was
I'm not gonna get an echo through headphones.
I kid you not. I was muted. I was looking the whole time. I was muted. Let's see what mic I'm on. Who knows what's happening here? Where's my
Because it goes, I'm Mikey. It was like doubled. Like it's playing, but it's also coming through you.
I have no idea, bro. But I'm muted. I muted it.
Huh? You try to attack me from behind, huh? You gutless prick. You're a nobody in my world. Do you understand me? I beat Ricky Starks clean, knocked out in the middle of the ring. That should have been my moment.
Remember that time everyone's like, man, I can't wait for MJF to be the world champion. It's going to change the AEW's landscape forever.
Worthless. Worthless. Worthless.
Oh, boy.
Everybody wants to ride my wave in this company. Everybody wants to eat off of my plate. Well, guess what, Bryan Danielson?
Lorraine says here the echo too. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what's happening tonight.
CR is not in Texas. CR is in the Midwest. He's in Kansas.
It is our fate to crave what is given to another.
The Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm. The threat of war looms. Dreams didn't make it.
All right, commercial break.
Thank God.
Yeah, some people could be great heels, Lisa, but sometimes people can be great wrestlers, but sometimes they're not a draw as a champion. Bret Hart didn't draw a lot of money as a champion.
He did not.
And sometimes who they book for their title defenses. So say if you have like your 5 big main guys challenge your last champion. So like your last champion, you had Mox, Hangman, you had essentially your who's who of your top of your roster, Daniel Bryan, all these really, really big names all challenging for your title. Do you just change who has the title and repeat all the big names going after him again, or do you give new people opportunities? And that seems like what they're going to do with MJF. They're going to give all new people opportunities. But if you don't build up the new opportunities to make them look like they're champions, you get Ricky Starks versus MJF and nobody cares.
I'm going to call Kira. I'm going to see if she can fix this echo.
It's only when you play your super chats.
I hate my life. Good evening to everybody, by the way. Here's a question from Dana Jones. Do you think Tony Khan paid AEW Superstar to work? Yes, no. I think Tony Khan not paid. Huh?
No, they're definitely getting paid, Dana. But money is not an issue with the Khans. The Khans have more money than the McMahons.
Oh, yeah.
By a lot. So people are getting paid. Not being paid at AEW is not an issue. AEW does pay you. You're allowed to make content on your own on the side. You're allowed to do appearances. You're allowed to show up at indies. You're allowed to take autograph appearances. You're allowed to make your money off of your own merch. Making money in AEW is not an issue. Cody left AEW because he wanted to be a world champion, and he booked himself to not be a world champion in AEW. And he realized he was a small fish in a big pond. And went to WWE, and they became the big fish in the big pond.
Yeah. The verdict's still out on Cody with me, just so you guys know.
Cody wants to be exactly what Cody is right now at WWE. He's going to be your next John Cena. He's going to be your absolute golden babyface. He's going to be your Make-A-Wish guy. He's going to be the guy you get on TV. He's going to have all the deals. That's exactly what he wanted, and he wasn't going to get that at AEW because he wasn't the big guy that everybody cared about as much there.
I got got so many things going on here that just are so messed up. I don't know what's happening here, guys. With my feed, with my mic. Thank you for the super chat. What's Wrestling with Savage? I'll check it out 1 second. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, they said Cody's up to like 260 or something. It's something insane. I might be exaggerating with 260, but they said he's put on a lot of muscle mass on.
What? Who sent me this? What is this?
Who sent that?
My whole thing's going crazy. Guys, sorry for the echo. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but thanks for the super sticker, Wrestling with Savage. Here's a video for you, my friend. What about that time?
He did it.
What the hell?
Well, Paige Van Zant will never be brought into WWE.
Anyway, why? What happened? What happened to Paige?
I want to make sure I sent the right chat.
Okay. Anyway, thank you for the super chat, as Mikey says.
Thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding ding.
Ding ding. And guys, every time you send me a super chat, it goes to the channel, and believe me, it does. It's gonna go get me a new wire for this mic. What the hell's going on? The American Dragon coming to the ring. All right, Renee Paquette in the ring. Did I lose more weight? I'm fluctuating up and down. It's weird. Winter time's weird because sometimes I'll eat good, sometimes I won't. But commercial break. Let's tell you guys something. But thanks.
Well, I don't exactly expect the Blackpool Combat Club to forgive William Regal. He's done some pretty bad
Oh,
things.
you did. Shawn Michaels.
But here's the thing. I first trained to wrestle right here in San Antonio, Texas.
Put Shawn Michaels over. That's nice.
Sean didn't train him.
I mean, he went to the academy, you know.
He went to Sean's school, but Sean wasn't there. You know who trained with him? The Brian Kendrick.
Brian Kendrick, yeah. HBK. Wow. It's weird that they just why still mention him if he's gone?
And not only did he turn me into the wrestler that I am today, he turned me into the person I am today. And I understand that Mox, Claudio, and Wheeler, they don't have this same relationship.
I drank a bottle of Fireball the night of my wedding. I haven't touched it since.
I'm confused on what. Well, I know they don't ignore things outside of AEW, but I don't. But why mention him still at this point?
Because it has something to do with the storyline.
Well, let's see.
He's attacking MJF because MJF punched William Regal. And he really respects William Regal.
Yeah, but isn't there a way like not? I mean,
I prefer Jack Daniel's Fire over or Jim Beam Fire over Fireball. It actually tastes like whiskey.
Fireball.
I have such a crush on Renee. I think Renee's so pretty.
Daniel Bryan versus MJF can be a nice little feud.
Yeah, just another feud that Daniel Bryan goes up for the main guy and then loses again.
He doesn't need a title
when he's the best wrestler in the world.
But he hasn't. If he won the title, I'm pretty sure he could have it.
If CM Punk came back and won a title and Daniel Bryan hasn't yet in WWE, in AEW, that's a travesty. That guy should be the world champion in any company he goes to.
Daniel Bryan?
Yes, easy.
But maybe he hasn't won it.
If he walked in the door of Japan, they should hand him the world title.
Ethan Page versus Daniel Bryan's gonna be good. Stokely Hathaway is money. Vegetable Man. Does Leo Sparrow show up? It's the Vegetable Man. Cauliflower Cheetos. First of all, don't disrespect the bald guys. Dude, don't like that. You raggedy bitch.
You raggedy bitch.
He stole that from Waiting to Exhale. If anybody saw Waiting to Exhale, I guarantee you that All About Wrestling podcast remembers this. There's a scene where the dude that plays one of the chick's boyfriends, he calls her a raggedy bitch. He goes, "You a raggedy bitch." It's hilarious.
So I don't think I make it all the way through Dynamite. This is
I'm actually enjoying Dynamite. Ethan Page versus Daniel Bryan will be a nice little match. This segment's going a little too long. Next week. Your media says you lost your smile.
I didn't lose my smile. It just AEW doesn't do it for me right now.
Yeah, I want some Cheetos too.
Dude, Brooklyn put up 91 points in the first half of the game. Holy Hannah.
Brooklyn, baby, the Nets. Let's go. Daniel Bryan versus Paige. I'll who's this?
Hello, Nation.
What happened to your hair? Was it?
It was in a ponytail, and my head looked like an egg, so I took it out.
Yeah, head always looks like an egg.
I thought.
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Moxley backstage.
Moxley's always backstage. He probably tapes for 5 weeks straight so he doesn't show up.
That's what you say. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm sick of everything. I wanna bleed. I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
Who you, Triple H?
That's
Tonight.
Oh, sorry, I do this. It's every Moxley.
You gotta do this too. You gotta do this.
You can say whatever you want. I'm a tough guy. I don't care. You want to bleed with me? We'll bleed. I'll cut myself right now. I don't give a heck.
You know, I will give Moxley credit for one thing. His head is not all scarred up like everybody else. He knows how to cut himself properly. He knows how to gig, as they call it.
Because they actually use razor blades. Back in the day, Abdullah Butcher was using like friggin' meat cleavers and shit.
Yo, Abdullah the Butcher, man.
And they didn't have plastic surgeons back there stitching them up and taking care of in the back. They were super gluing that shit and then busting themselves over the next night again. Abdullah Butcher probably wrestled 6 days a week, and all 6 days kept opening the same 5 cuts over and over again.
Here's a question from the GM. Okay,
would I say that to Mox? Sure, I would. That's every promo to Mox.
Listen, I'm not afraid of anybody. I don't like that people think because someone's a tough wrestler they can't get their ass kicked in a fight.
Love Mox. His matches are fine. As a person, he's dope. He's probably one of my favorite podcasts when he did one with his woman.
He's awesome.
When Mox comes on and cuts a promo, it's the same promo every time.
It is. But and just for a record, I would say anything to anybody's face. For a record. Mox, The Rock, maybe not Brock Lesnar. Maybe not Brock Lesnar. Not said him too. Give a damn. Shut your mouth. In case you guys didn't watch last night or watch it all, in case you guys missed it, I was caught off guard last night. I didn't know that this interview was going to go there. But I'm just going to play the last couple minutes for you guys.
We can't hear anything. We can't hear anything.
What do you mean he can't hear anything? What's going on tonight with this show?
Was this shared?
Yeah. Is that what's going on here?
Maybe that's the echo.
So don't share it?
I mean, share it only when you're showing a video. I
Okay,
guess.
so let's go back. So let's try again. Share screen, share audio. Okay. So let's go back.
Let's try this again.
Let's try this again. Maybe you want to work out with somebody. Be there.
So I'm going to put him on the spot. Analyze Tony, who's your tribal chief?
Who's my tribal chief?
Who's your tribal chief?
You're my tribal
That's
chief.
right. Your tribal chief says, let's go in the ring, baby.
Pause it quick.
Ultimate Oos, he says we get in the ring. So look, guys, you know I turned 50.
This is the same guy you said you'd fight and you'd beat him in a match.
We're April.
My tribal chief.
So we officially we are announcing it.
We're announcing it. You're getting in the ring.
My God,
he's gonna get in the ring. Put him in the ring.
My tribal chief just said, Tan Lives Tony 2023. One match out of retirement for my kids so they can see me. There we go. I'm in.
He's in. Shake it.
There you go.
That's official.
We hug on it too.
Nah, that's official. Here we go.
It's official.
What do you say?
Listen, all I can say is this: I'm scared as hell because now I made my word to this guy, so now I got to do it.
That's right, and I'm gonna keep mine. So in the meantime, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and this is Alpha Jr. and Tantalizing Tony saying, "Stay tantalizing."
What he said.
You're gonna wrestle Alpha Jr.?
He didn't say who. He could wrestle a broomstick like Dolph Ziggler.
So 2023, guys, you will see the return of Tantalizing Tony at Battlefield Pro Wrestling. Yeah. Jeez. What have I gotten myself into?
I feel like we walked this path before.
Yeah, but this
Didn't we promote a match for a couple months at another promotion, and then
yeah, but this is different.
All right, just making sure.
This is different. I did a few things last night. I didn't videotape it, but I did a few things. I didn't record it. Sorry, videotape.
So how many days a week you driving to Battlefield?
Twice a month at least.
Twice a month.
It's a 2-hour drive. He made it seem like it was like 45 minutes away, and then he puts it in the GPS. I'm like, an hour and 52 minutes.
It's about that's about the distance for me to get there.
I thought you lived closer there. No,
that's about an hour and 45-minute drive for me every time.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll be down
That's an expensive day every once a month.
At least twice a month for me, guys. Maybe 3 times. We'll see. I have access to a ring here, though. So I have access to a ring in Delaware. So
yeah, but you have Alpha Jr. pushing you.
No, but it's okay. My main thing is cardio, which is what I got to. Jeez, we were doing the running in place, like in the corner. I thought I was gonna die. I only did it for like what, a minute, maybe? No. Longer?
No, shorter. Dad,
you think so? Oh, thanks a lot. Just bury me on live show.
It was in the video.
They don't know. That could have been edited for time. Jeez. Young kids bury you. This whole house buries me, bro. I'm going to bury them and start feeding them. How about that? Yeah. Anyway, Hook's on TV right now. Let's watch Hook.
Fun fact, Bryce has been the referee of every Hook match.
My debut here tonight against Hook. And I mean, Taz, have you talked to Hook about what happened last week about him coming to Jack Perry's aid?
Yeah, I said, why'd you do this? And I felt like it. He walked away. I mean, that's kind of how it goes. There you go, right? Like that return he did there on that front headlock. Here we go. Well,
I feel like Hook fell off. Like he was really popular when he started out, and everyone liked him. But now, any other guy.
Nice side knocky throw right there. It's deep.
Jesus, can you imagine someone winding up that much for a body shot?
That's a high cradle. That's a high cradle.
Here's a hook punch, Tony. Look at.
Yeah.
He throws that shit from back here.
I'm not sold on Hook, guys.
It's my favorite. I miss when Taz did that. The single leg capture suplex.
Yeah. It's over.
Oh wow.
See, he doesn't have to do much. Like, I want to see him in a match. I want to see him in a. Oh, Jack Perry getting the crap beat out of him.
alone. And Hook, trust me when I say your demise will be because of 2 reasons. Lee Moriarty and diabetes.
What?
Wait, Big Bill. Oh no! Oh my God!
I hate
What?
that name. Big
Bill.
Bill.
How dumb is that?
A brutal backstage assault on Jungle Boy.
Does
Jack
Hook even
Perry.
care? Like what? Moxley.
Are they gonna pass by each other? I'm so confused right now.
We're just gonna
Yeah,
disregard.
Hook's gonna beat up Big Bill like he's not a 7-foot tall monster.
Why is his name Big Bill? Why is he not just Cass?
You know, because Big Cass, got to go Big Bill.
I mean, what was wrong with Cass XL?
Or William Morrissey.
What was wrong with that? What was wrong with just Morrissey?
Oh, he's coming out with Claudio.
Big Bill, like a throwback from Verizon bills. Who was he about bills when they were watching wrestling? It's bad enough I can't pay the bills I have. Renee Dickey, how you doing? Good to see you. Merry Christmas to you.
When I first heard that they were calling him Big Bill, I thought they were calling Stokely Little Bill because Little Bill, the cartoon.
Little Bill.
I thought they were talking about Stokely, but then they started talking about. Well, I guess don't people call William Bill?
Yes.
Or like Billy?
Billy.
Where does that even come from?
William?
I mean, I guess makes sense.
Well, where does Anthony come from? How does Tony come from Anthony? You take the H out, you take the A. I mean, come on.
You know where Tony comes from? This is what my Irish grandfather used to say. You know, when you goddamn guineas were coming over here on the boat. I could say that I'm Irish. He'd say, he said, you know what they did when you were in your home country? They slapped a freaking sticker on your shirt that said to New York. And then when you got over here, those dumb idiots thought it was your name.
Oh,
to New York.
To NY.
That's what I tell people once. That's how you remember my name's to New York. There you go.
Drinks on you. I don't know if you want to put that gauntlet down.
Which way do I point? Yeah, this guy right here. Don't.
I don't drink liquor though. I'm a beer drinker.
Drinks a lot of beer.
Give me 1 beer. What? 2 beers. What? Listen, I know we talked about this before, but you don't cultivate this mass by not putting some beers in you. You know what I'm saying? You like my shirt tonight?
Who is that?
That's Krampus.
Krampus? Yeah, Krampus scares me, just so you know.
Krampus is the first day of Krampus is my birthday. December 5th.
Hey, Tony, what are you doing this weekend? If it's coming to Long Island, the answer is no.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I love Alex. No against him. Plans, Christmas Eve is Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
Christmas is Sunday.
I don't even give a about Christmas. I can care less. I hate this holiday.
Nick
So
Thompson,
stupid.
we know you're here.
If I'm gonna drink liquor, I'll do I like my 7 and 7, but I like give me Jameson and ginger ale. That's my drink.
Wow, Mox spent his time wisely. Just went around signing people's stuff.
By Tony Schiavone and Taz, and let's go back down to just
Why did Claudio come out with him though?
Who knows?
Tequila and Captain. Oh boy.
Together? Hope separately. You want a 5-day hangover. My God.
This dude has been injured forever.
Since the whole
and he's gonna come in and get a singles match and get smashed by Mox.
It looks just like
Jacob Peters said, okay, time for a bathroom break. Mox is wrestling.
Hold on a minute. I like Moxley.
You better pee quick.
It's gonna be over fast.
I don't get angry when I drink. When I drink, I turn into like I love everybody.
I cry.
And then are you a crier?
Yeah.
Heidi's a crier. Heidi goes from Kira, cover your ears.
Oh,
Heidi goes from I want to go home right now and do things to what is my Heidi's like peak, like she wants everything done, and then she goes right to crybaby mode.
Yeah, I'm basically crybaby mode. Like I can feel it coming on. I go, oh boy, let me get out of here, everybody, because I'm gonna start crying.
No, I love everybody. I'm a lover. I mean, I already hug everybody, but like even drunk, I'm a hugger. I'll get drunk and take a microphone if there's a band playing. I don't care. Like just
What's up, Brandy? How you doing? Oh, thank you for the compliments. Yeah, guys, I've been interviewing a few people here and there. You know, it is what it is. Doing my thing. Trying.
What the SAT?
well, we didn't interview the SAT.
We met the
just
show.
talked. Yeah, we talked about the
And SAT will be on the show, guys.
They were on the show.
They've been on the show a few times. Just live, impromptu.
I had a pretty decent interview this week. I don't know if anyone had a chance to check it out. Pretty proud of it. Interviewed Ref Gina, who is in process right now of booking the inaugural IWTV Tag Team Champions. They're going to do a tournament, and she's in charge of booking it. She's very, very, very talented, Ref Gina. So definitely check out that interview. I'm very proud of it. And then I have 2 interviews back to back, not back to back, but I have 2 interviews on Tuesday, one at 10 a.m. in the morning. So if you're up and you want to watch it live, come hang out. I don't expect many people to be there.
Do it live.
I will have Matt the Hammer Quay on. We're going to be doing an interview. And then I will have on later on that night a member of Battlefield Training Academy, Nolan Pierce, will be on the podcast. That's 7:00 at night on Tuesday. So 2 interviews to end the year. Yeah. And then I have some booking to do when it comes to the new year.
And the end of the year, we're gonna be doing a best of, not a best of. We're gonna be doing a year in review. We're still putting it together. Also, I'm gonna eat live on Christmas Day, just in front of the camera. That's it. Just gonna eat. So yeah, check that out. Check us out eating on Christmas Day. We just eat. Probably 6 p.m. We'll just eat. There you go.
Yeah, I don't really wrestle. I don't really participate too much in Christmas. Dana Jones, the Elite, won the tag team match.
I have no idea why these guys are wrestling.
Jakey Bakey, ABJ ain't playing games. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard in the paint this year in the interviews coming up. So if you know anybody who wants to do an interview, if you have any independent talent you want interviewed, if you're a podcaster and you want to come on, hit me up.
2023 is the year where we make some big moves, everybody. All of us
make big moves or get hated on by by people because you don't go to their stuff anymore.
That's cool with me. Listen, guys, sometimes you can't make everything. I mean,
No, well, I used to make it a point to go to everything, but I feel like
you can't though.
It is what it is. Bro, I didn't go to weddings. I didn't go to funerals last year. I sacrificed a lot for the wrestling business, and I feel like it wasn't reciprocated, especially now more than ever. So I'm going to pick and choose where I go next year.
Moxley giving the business his kid, and shout out to Chris Williams. Chris Williams with a comment. Kira, look at this one. This is shout us out. Shout you out, Kira. Called you also Kira Generation Queen.
Yeah.
Kira just bought me a pot pie, and I think I left it in the oven too long. I think the crust is a little burned. That sucks. Sucks for me. Haven't eaten since yesterday, guys.
Who do I want to interview that I haven't interviewed yet? Man, that list is very long. I haven't. There's a lot I haven't interviewed. So I'll give you. I'm not saying this that I'm like trying to sound cocky or anything, but I feel like I'm a good interviewer. I feel like I do a really good job at interviewing. I feel
You're
that's
okay.
my niche. But I also feel that for a long time I was doing interviews, and then other content creators in my space and in my immediate area all of a sudden started booking literally the same guest the next week or the week after, and it would be the same exact interview except they couldn't do certain things, but it was like almost same questions, same everything. It's almost like I wrote the blueprint for a lot of people. And so I got frustrated and I stopped doing interviews. And then I went and did weekly wrestling talk. And then my weekly wrestling talk, all of our takes would get lifted and used on other shows. And I was like, it seemed like what we were doing, other people started doing. And there was like 4 or 5 of us doing the same exact show every single week. And I was getting frustrated. So then our wrestling podcast turned into history talk, where we would do like the history of something from like the 1960s, or we talk about Bearcat Williams, or we talk about stuff that people don't even know about. Sputnik Monroe, like really crazy old school stuff. And then eventually the podcast ended, and now I'm back in the game, and I'm gonna really head up the interview side of things more. I'm still gonna do wrestling content like that with Brian, and I may have some other people joining us during some of the wrestling content that I'll be putting out. That it won't be a podcast; it'll just be YouTube stuff. And then beer content's coming back, and also movie, TV, video game, and horror movie reviews are coming back. So all that stuff's coming to the channel. Oh, and music too. We have some music stuff lined up we're going to talk about as well. So there's going to be a lot of content coming to the channel, not just the ABJ podcast. You should interview some legends. So I don't really go after names, only because a lot of times names want money for it. And there's 2 things in life I'm not paying for, and that's sex and conversation. So if someone says I won't come on your podcast unless you pay me money for it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Everybody that you see on any show that is affiliated with this channel, we don't pay for interviews. Anybody that we've interviewed or I've interviewed, they have come on their own accord. And I won't pay anybody. None. That means even
there may be some names in the works on the ABJ podcast in the future.
Yeah, I'm not paying anybody. And this match is still going on, guys. And it's going on 5 minutes too long, if you ask me. Shout out to Captain Ivan in the house. I didn't see it, Captain Ivan, but I will check it out.
They did that a minute ago. It was like an Instagram live thing they did. He busted his lip open.
High cross body. Oh, here we go again. He's stomping his kid out.
Laying down the stomps. You see Darius trying to turn his head. God. Oh God.
Stop the fight.
Brutal stomps. Brutal is right.
Oh, I remember I told you before. Action Andretti will probably be an interview I won't be able to get now because he's AEW.
His eyes locked in with Darius, and now Moxley looking for the bulldog, perhaps.
This kid's over. This kid's gonna tap.
Moxley flattens out Darius.
It's not easy getting some AEW talent sometimes. They pick and choose who they want to do, and they look at a channel that has 300 subscribers, and they don't really usually give people that love. I had an AEW talent who wanted to do my podcast, and he personally gave me the email of the person I have to talk to, and he personally said he would talk to the person and say he would do it, and nothing ever came of it. I never even got a response to say no.
And the match is over. Moxley wins, of course.
They looked at my channel and seen a couple hundred subscribers, and they say, nope, no thank you, and they move on.
Don't feel bad. It happened to me. Ember Moon was going to do my show before AEW signed her. Ember Moon was all for it. And then the guy, I guess her promotion guy, her handler, whatever you want to call it, he looked at my channel and goes, oh, you only have like 2,000 subscribers. I was like, yeah? We can't do it. So thanks a lot.
I will take back
It's okay.
I helped book an interview.
I will show you why I have the strong
I was there when Chris Van Vliet booked Bobby Fish.
heart.
And Bobby Fish was like, Van Vliet was like, oh, I'd love to have you on my podcast. And then Bobby Fish walked back to the table because me and him were together. And he's like, what's up with that guy? I said, he has like 300,000 subscribers. He's very, very popular. He's pretty much interviewed everybody in the business, The Rock, like you name it, he's talked to them. He goes, really? I go, he has a really big following. And he's like, all right. And then he walked back to his table and got his information.
Van Vliet's a guy that will do your show. You get him.
I've already had Van Vliet. I reached out to Van Vliet, but Van Vliet just got married and they're having a kid. And he had a huge thing where all of his content was taken off his YouTube page for a couple of days.
Wow, how'd that happen?
I don't know, something crazy happened on his YouTube page. So he's been going through a lot. So I reached out to him and I didn't get anything back yet. So it may or may not happen.
I think it'll happen. I think Van Vliet will come on this show eventually too. I like Van Vliet.
But less than 10% of us get enough each day. Good thing Metamucil gummies are an easy way to get prebiotic plant-based fiber with the same amount of fiber.
So yeah, oh my God, I've got
broccoli.
commercials playing. Sorry. Once again, Dynamite weird. Matches don't make sense. Why was it this kid versus Moxley? What was the point? No story, just wrestle, that's it? Okay.
Yep.
All right, then. There we go. By the way, guys, Anthony Graves is backstage. He's getting situated. And it is the holidays, guys, so you're not gonna always see all four of us together. Just so you guys know, the All About Wrestling podcast, they will be coming on the show eventually, whenever they're ready. These guys are awesome. I should say these guys. This couple is awesome.
Breaking news: they found Miro hiding in a cave in Bulgaria. I was listening to their last show when you called in, and I was laying in bed next to my wife, and then all of a sudden, here's so you have that sticker above your head that you love a BJ, and he's like, wait, hold on, let me tell the story.
Yeah.
And she's like, are they talking about you? I go, yep, they're talking about me.
Oh, and shout out to them. They put us in their friends deal. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
Follow our friends. I appreciate that. I got to add them as well. We have a few people we have to add, but thank you so much for that. That's awesome, man. I met them at the Pro Wrestling Art show in Jersey, and these guys, they're just so, just everything. They're great.
My house looks like an adult film cap. There's all these tripods are all over the place. I gave Heidi one of mine, and she's using it everywhere. And then I had mine I was using it the other day, and just it looks like if someone came in our house, like, why do you have freaking cell phone tripods everywhere?
Sure.
Look at, they're everywhere. They're freaking everywhere. If you're looking for a good tripod, the Ulanzi tripod is the best. It has a really wide base. It extends really high, and it also has a screw-on mount. You can put any camera on it, but it also has this little fancy feature where it holds your cell phone, and it's really nice. Main event will be the women's match. It looks like, yeah. So if I get refunded all the money that I was gonna get for these figures, and then keep doing the deliveries, I might be able to get maybe one or two of my GoPros that I need. Also, if anyone wants to buy merchandise after the holiday, when you get your holiday money, go buy ABJ merch. Help your boy out trying to get that equipment for the new year, so I can do more on location interviews and not everything be remote.
I was muted. Ladies and gentlemen, finally. That's not it. Hold up. Uh-oh. No, it is. You hear that music play? Oh, I can do my hand dance first. Everybody from the Anthony Graves pod, Anthony Graves.
What's up, guys? What is up?
What's up, bro?
How's AEW going? It's going
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blackwell doesn't look too.
If I don't like something, I'm a hater, so I'm not saying nothing.
You're allowed to hate.
No, it's all right.
Alex, all my WWE superstar figures that I ordered months and months and months ago, now they're saying they don't have any in stock, and they're refunding all my money.
My God.
So far they've only done two of them. They refunded me the money for the Warrior and for Undertaker. The rest of them are still saying they're good, but yeah, we'll see.
Well,
well.
I was scheduling some things, and I just scheduled my interview for Myron Reed. I just set that up for the 28th, so that'll be next week.
You said who's coming on the show?
Myron Reed. I'll be on the Graveyard Shift podcast, episode 60, actually, of the podcast. And I sent you all invites for that when that'll come up. Oh, I mean, you don't have to. It's okay.
Every time you come in, you make me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, well, that's how I feel. Well, but yeah, I set up a lot of stuff, and I'm still working on a few things right now. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of AEW right now, and I feel like
nobody is.
I feel like it's very meh. Like I don't really know what's going on.
I mean,
I'm just not that into it. So
we got FT on the ring, which is good.
Yeah.
See them. And we got the Gun Club working the Bret Hart colors, the Hart Foundation colors.
Yeah.
And thanks for the compliment on the interview with Alpha, bro.
Of course, man. I watched it, and I don't know if you talked about it too much on this stream. So at the end of the video, you made a promise to him.
Yeah, I did. I played it at the end. They saw it. I did.
I said, didn't we have this promise made for another last? I feel like this is like we experienced this already.
Yeah.
That's not bad on my end. Don't put me on the spot.
That is a fair point. He does have a fair point.
Don't put me in a bad light.
I feel like you told the nation once before you were going to get in the ring.
Listen, I'm only getting in the ring for the right amount of money. Okay, I'm not working for free, and even Alpha knows that. Hey, Blackwell, can you go with the fucking stick, please? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, he's like, God, people read your face. Like, can we do red?
You have to remember, I worked with these people too. Also, Bertucci's. We'll be at Bertucci's very, very soon. When is that?
Please stop for 1 second. Read the comment.
I mean, how can you no-show something that wasn't even booked?
Not to mention, here we go. Not to mention, when Alpha Jr., a member of the Samoan dynasty, gives you his word, usually you can take him on his word. I'm pretty sure. You, Alex, that rinky-dink organization, were going to screw me. I got the whole shtick on how I was getting screwed and how people in my own camp were going to screw me. So why would I show up somewhere where I'm going to get screwed? I'm no dummy.
Context may be key. Anyway, Blackwell was talking about Bertucci's. So what?
I didn't stir no pot. I just said we've experienced this storyline before with no payoff. So I want to see Tony in the ring just as much as anybody else. I'm just saying we got to make it happen. So Bertucci's. I did pretty well handing some stickers out at Icons, but we still got a lot of stickers left. So if you come to Bertucci's, we got them. You want some I Heart ABJs? You want some ECWs? We still got them.
We also have a bigger table now as well, for the back room for Bertucci's. So we're gonna have a bigger table.
Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry, Blackwell. Hopefully you guys are in this one. I don't know if this is the right video. I'll call Kira. But guys, speaking of Bertucci's, check this out.
So if you're in the Philly, Jersey area, come
we
on
lost
out.
sound. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
I hear you.
Yeah, you're good.
You
You're
can.
good.
I hear nothing.
Lorraine says, "Bring your marker." There it is. So if you're in the chat and you're wondering what she means by that, I said I haven't made it as a content creator until I sign some boobs, and that's happening at Bertucci.
Please make sure you do that outside the vicinity as well, because there's probably
I can't sign boobs at the table.
That's the right one.
No, not at
What?
Not in there.
Kind of this house is a fucking prison. What kind of show is this if ABJ can't sign some boobies?
It's not a house. It's a restaurant. So
Listen, if you want your boobies signed, if we gotta do it outside of the building,
do it outside. Yes.
So we'll have a lineup outside.
Bring
the boobs. ABJ will sign them all.
Just
Good thing
don't
Tony
do it
can't hear this,
inside.
or he
Just don't
would
do-
have shut
just
this
don't do it
conversation
inside.
down immediately.
I do not condone any of this.
Oh, he can't hear us.
I hear you. You know what? I don't hear anything.
I'm bringing one of those big fat markers.
You're gonna need it for a few of them.
You're gonna need them for Lorraine. It is All About Wrestling podcast. It is a live show. Y'all should come out and come hang out with us. It's really, really good food. They serve alcohol. Just saying. And yeah, come hang out.
We're gonna play the right video shortly.
That wasn't the right video.
Blackwell's not in it. Listen, not that it matters because they're coming to see him anyway.
Yeah,
I made no show. Like I showed Alex's deal.
ABJ can sign one and Tony can sign the other. There you go.
How
I'm
can
not
it be
signing any
tantalizing
boobs.
Tony's show without tantalizing Tony there?
Johnny Carson took a break.
And
there you go.
Oh my god.
Guest hosts, you know.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something, but I lost my train of thought. I forgot.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, look. It was there. My God, bad.
I should have took the other one out.
No, it's okay. Guys, this is my fault. The video was there. Kira put it in, but it was in a different thing. So let's get this one right, guys. Check this out. There we go.
That was a great video. That was a lot of time. I was able to get a lot done there in that break.
There you go. So yes, as you can see, we're all there, and we'll be live streaming from Bertucci's on January 5th, leading up to the January 7th show at XW at Legends of Hamburg. So you go. Yes, there's gonna be a show.
Watermelon sugar high.
All About Wrestling podcast. If you can make it, man. Bertucci, it's in Springfield. It's not that far. You're in Philly, right?
Just beat FTR.
No.
Clean.
Are you kidding?
I think it was a roll up. I didn't see the very, very end. I got my watermelon sugar on right now.
Oh, he held him. So what happened is they rolled him up, and then the other gun was outside the ring. He grabbed his hand. They rolled back. 1, 2. Wow, that was good. That's a good win right there.
That's all that's left, man. I don't think there's any other matches scheduled. It's going to be Hayter and Shida for the main event. And it looks like they're getting at least a half hour.
All About Wrestling podcast said they're going to pop into Bertucci's. Let's go. You guys are signed as a guest. Breaking news right here. All Our Wrestling Podcast, Bobby Wrestles, Mia Moore coming to Bertucci's January 5th, 2023. That's what I'm talking about. Right there, that enough. That's to me, that's the show. I love them. They're awesome.
I'm excited to collaborate with them.
They're awesome. I love their show. I was talking to Bobby the other day, man. Bobby's the kind of dude I wish I could be, but I can't be that guy. He's cool. He's laid back. He's calculated. You know me, I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you know? Good night, Lorraine.
Look at AEW with the little menorah on the commentary table.
My dog's so picky. He has to inspect everything. Like most dogs eat everything. I got a chicken pot pie. He's like,
Chew. Man, I haven't touched that stuff in a minute. That's crazy.
What's that?
My medication.
Oh, excuse me.
It's gonna look like I'm sleeping on the podcast soon. Your boy already has tiny eyes. It's gonna get worse.
I didn't bet him the Wing Eagle that Sammy was the Rumble. I said I bet the Wing Eagle that Sammy will beat Roman at WrestleMania for the title. I'm not afraid. I'm a man. I stick by my convictions. If I lose a title, so what? I got another one.
I probably won't accept it, to be straight up on him. I'm not gonna take a title off him.
Especially
off a silly bet like that.
First of all, it's not a silly bet. You know, you guys have no. First, we have no faith in my wrestling knowledge. You act like it's so out of the realm of possibility that Sami Zayn could beat him for the title. It's not that far-fetched, guys.
It is.
It's really not.
It is.
If you watch a lot, go watch a lot of other legitimate podcasts or legitimate.
They're all a joke. They're not me.
Okay. All right. Let me put you this way. I understand Cody is the one to be picked, right? Yeah, I got you. And listen, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but guess what? You're all wrong.
Sammy and Kevin will be tag team champions.
Huh?
Sammy will be a champion, but he'll be tag team champion.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Main Event Mike says the same thing. What's up, Main Event Mike?
Because they're smart. They listen to ABJ.
What does that mean? That means I'm dumb because I'm going with my heart?
Yeah.
I'm
not dumb. You're just going with your heart. That's wrong.
What's wrong with that? It's getting me pretty far in my life. Listen, I went with Daniel Bryan back in the day. I went with Kofi Mania before I even started.
Kofi Mania was easy to predict.
No, not in the beginning. It wasn't.
Dude, after Elimination Chamber, you were like, this dude's winning the title.
Yeah, nobody thought that in the beginning.
What?
Yeah,
I said that night. I said, man, it would have been cool if they pulled the trigger the night, but they're saving it for Mania.
No one likes you, okay?
I just look at wrestling and I go, oh, this is what they're going to do.
No one likes you.
Everyone. You're right. They don't like me. They love me.
Oh.
Because everybody loves ABJ.
Oh, okay. You got me. You got me on that one.
That's right.
You got me on. Shout out to Main Event Mike in the house.
I'm medicated. I'm in the zone right now.
Yeah, you go stay in the zone there, tough guy. Look, guys, I know you guys don't believe in me. You know what's so funny about this channel? I'm going to say this out loud and proud.
Say it.
No, really. You know, and it's not just you guys. It's in the chat, too. A lot of you guys act like I have no wrestling knowledge at all. Like I'm not a student of the game. Like I haven't been around. Like I don't know how to read people. I get it. I get what you're saying.
Who said that?
Shut your mouth when I'm talking.
Who said that?
Listen,
this
let me
is
explain.
the scenario.
I want to know how. I want to know who, like, why you feel that way.
First, let's talk about this. What's the big prediction I made that happened and nobody believed it, Kira? Which one was that? Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay, good idea. So this is not wrestling related, but in my own household, I deal with this. So there was a show back in the day called The X Factor, right? Remember that show?
Yeah.
Simon was, yeah. Remember Fifth Harmony? You know, the group, right? I called them to be the biggest stars, you know, at the time. This house down, never. Boom. Everybody else fall to the wayside. What wrestling did I predict that you were like, no? They were like, no. What was it? Yeah, I can't remember. I have too many concussions. But there was something.
I don't remember either.
There was something here. What was it? What did I predict? Oh, I predicted Mandy Rose would get released before it happened. I said that. Yes. As soon as we heard about the content, I made the video that morning. I was like, it's in the bathroom before she was released. I was like, yeah, she's in trouble. Watch for the release to come. Everybody was like, no, not going to happen. Release the same day. What else did I predict? Doesn't matter. The point is this. The point is...
You know what I'm getting out of this, Tony?
What are you getting?
Here, there's an old saying.
Oh, God.
That even a blind squirrel will eventually find a nut.
Listen, I thought you were going to go...
Your boy's tree is chocked full of nuts. Your boy takes all the nuts.
Listen, you probably do take all the nuts. But anyway...
I mean, good on Team ABJ. You sit there in your tree like a skinny little squirrel.
Nothing skinny about me.
I'm sitting there with a big old belly full of nuts, and they're all in my cheeks and my mouth.
Yep.
ABJ is never wrong.
Oh, Jakey Bakey, thank you. I did predict every Survivor Series match down the line. Everyone right. When we do prediction shows, I get the most ones right out of all you guys. Please.
We're going to start keeping track of this. This is going to be very kept track of.
I hate everybody here. I hate everybody. I hate you. And I'm glad Richie's in here because I hate him too. Okay? All I'm saying is this, is that
there is one person on this show that you're right more than, and that's Richie.
Please. So are you trying to say that I'm not... Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute here. Why is Rick Ross here? Never mind. Let me just say this, okay? I don't care at this point. You guys can have your opinions. We're all entitled to them, okay? Who is this? Who's
Parker
beating?
Burjo.
Is that who? Is that Parker?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know who the heavily tattooed guy is, though.
I just don't know. So where you kind of get, everybody's judging you so critically for your opinions.
Hello, Governor. Because people are acting like that they wouldn't pull the trigger on Sami, like he wouldn't be a good champion, like he couldn't.
I love Sami Zayn. Yeah, I've been a Sami Zayn supporter longer than all of you.
He wasn't the most popular NXT champion ever. Who's more popular than Sami as NXT champion? Please tell me. Really?
As NXT champion, there has been a lot.
Who?
Finn Balor.
You think
Finn was more popular. Johnny Gargano was more popular. Tommaso Ciampa was more popular. Adam Cole was more popular. Keith Lee was more popular.
No. But I mean, in the aspects of you knew Keith Lee was coming to get the title. You knew that Finn was going to win the title. Did we really know Sammy's going to win the title? Did we really have that? Was we were banking on that?
I mean, well, it's also different time periods as well of NXT.
Everything Sami touches turns to gold. The conspiracy.
Were you a fan? Were you a fan of the conspiracy stuff?
I was.
Everyone hated it.
Kira, please tell. No, about Sami Zayn. What I've been saying from day one. You know that much at least.
Oh yes.
Good job. Thanks a lot. Don't elaborate.
You already said everything. I'm agreeing with you.
I couldn't wait. My take was I couldn't wait till Sami gets to the main roster. I said they should push him right to the world title right away. That was my dude. Sami, I don't care what you guys say, okay? Sami Zayn at WrestleMania, night 2, your new, doesn't matter if it's Universal, WWE, he takes the title off of Roman. I don't care what you say.
Wrong.
Leave me alone.
Wrong.
And Rick Ross turned on, see what I mean? Rick Ross turned on Keith Lee. I mean, come on.
Watermelon sugar. I'm in the zone, boys.
Get out of the zone.
They happening for
main event, Mike. The comment of the night.
Main event, Mike. You're not allowed to come back anymore. Go. No, I'm joking.
Look, I love Sami Zayn, but he's not a world champion guy.
Can't wait to prove you guys wrong. God, listen, if there's the only thing I want.
I mean, look, the two options for WrestleMania, if Roman Reigns is going to lose the titles, we've said it before. I think we've hit like a dead end with this conversation because it's either going to be Sami Zayn or it's going to be Cody Rhodes.
It's not. Sami Zayn's not even. No one backstage has even said Sami Zayn's voice in our name during this conversation.
How do we know
I promise you. I promise you.
Okay, here's a question to you then. Here's a question to you. Kevin Owens. Who do we think is going to go against Roman at the Rumble? Kevin? You think
I don't
fair?
That's who I think's gonna.
Okay. So do we think
I have
Kevin
a
Owens,
theory. I have a fantasy booking.
what's your fantasy booking?
My fantasy booking, John Cena.
No, not gonna happen again.
Cena versus Roman.
Not again. Nope. Not again. Nope. Not again. Nope. Anyway,
Would you rather him beat Kevin for the 4th time in 1 year almost?
Yes. He'll let him beat Kevin again because that set. Why? Okay, Graves. Do you think Kevin Owens versus Roman sounds good for the Rumble? Right, you do. So we know that Kevin won't beat Roman.
Mm-hmm.
What's your next legitimate choice to beat Roman? He's got to lose sooner or later. The Rock's not going to do it. Now, you say Cody's going to win, right? Cody may win the WWE title. It's possible. But he doesn't have to beat Roman to do it. Why is everybody so big on Cody beating Roman? Why? There's no story there. They've been telling the Bloodline story this entire year. It's the biggest thing in wrestling. The Bloodline is the hugest thing right now. And Sami Zayn is as popular as Roman Reigns right now. Don't say he's not, because he is. So why go with Cody and risk them having a Daniel Bryan moment where they boo Cody? You tell me that can't happen?
No.
Cody's been out. Cody's been out with injury for 6 months now, right? 6 months he's been out.
Let me ask you a question. Because what you're saying makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
If he is the biggest baby face in the company, then that makes sense. But when does the turn happen? Because he hasn't turned yet. When do they have Sami Zayn make the turn? Does Sami Zayn even be in the Royal Rumble match?
It doesn't
matter. They haven't
matter
set it up yet.
because
you're picking somebody that is still aligned with the world champion.
The Elimination Chamber is in Montreal.
Who cares?
That's after. That's after the Royal Rumble.
All right. Does he win the Elimination Chamber to fight Roman?
I don't know what happens there. I can't predict that. I don't know how they're going to get. I can't predict how they're going to get to the point. But I'm telling you this: the end game makes sense if Sami Zayn beats Roman. It's the guy he trusted. He brought him in. What you're telling me right now is December. Wait, it's December. Okay, It's almost over. Royal Rumble's in 4.5 weeks. Okay,
right.
Where is Cody Rhodes right now? On the shelf.
He's coming back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, possibly at the Rumble. So now you're telling me you're going to build enough storyline for Cody to challenge Roman. And then what happens with Sami? Oh, he goes with Kevin on the tag titles? That undermines Sami's entire thing of sucking up to Roman this time.
Who's Sammy's beef been with the entire time on the Bloodline?
Hey, Jay, but that's not even the point now. Roman's a
Who's been defending Sami Zayn to the Bloodline the entire time?
Listen, Jimmy.
Answer it. So there's a story that you're saying that doesn't exist right there in front of you.
It exists, but my point is,
who is Jimmy and Jay more worried about with Sami Zayn right now than anybody?
They're worried about Kevin Owens. I agree.
Boy, there's your tag team title match.
I get it. But why would you why would you have Kevin in the main title match at Royal Rumble and then put them in the secondary title match, a title match? Look, all I'm saying is this. They have invested so much time in Sami Zayn, feeling Uzi, got him a shirt, all this stuff. He's a made man. That like Roman is the Don. He's the freaking mafia boss, right? Right now, Sami Zayn is his number one guy, is his capo, is his lieutenant, is his dude, is his consigliere, basically. You know, he's his number one.
Why didn't Orange Cassidy go for the World Championship or win it at AEW?
F Orange Cassidy, okay? It's
Why?
not about, because first of all, Orange Cassidy, you can't even put Orange Cassidy and Sami Zayn on the same level of
As
talent
wrestlers, they're very similar. They're very
and
talented.
charisma. Sorry, Orange Cassidy has as much charisma as a bottle of orange juice, okay? Compared
But
to
you know
Sami.
why? You know why Sammy will never. You know why Orange Cassidy will never be a world champion? Because his character. They don't put funny characters are never world champions. WWE did it one time, and they hated doing it.
I hate you all.
Sami Zayn is not considered a world title type guy. His character does not demand a world title. He's been a goofball for 10 years, and you throw a title on him?
He hasn't been a goofball for 10 years. He's been a goofball for the past 4.5, 5 years when he turned him heel.
Longer.
Whatever the case is, once he gets that face turn, we're going to see.
We're going to see him as tag team champions.
Does anybody in the chat agree with me at all that Sammy has a chance to be WWE champion, to be world champion?
I didn't throw it. You're acting like I threw it out the window. I didn't throw it out the window.
No, you didn't.
But I feel like you're disputing Cody Rhodes too much.
No, I just think that people are putting too much stock in Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes has to prove himself. He's only had matches with Seth Rollins.
I guess wrestling with one arm doesn't prove yourself.
The guy's a G. The guy's a stud, of course.
What is Cody Rhodes' first line to his entrance music?
There's more than one Morrison family. So what?
The Rhodes family versus the bloodline. And he goes alone like a superhero. He takes down the Samoans. You're comparing the ROH, and then when Sammy was the ROH champion, he wasn't a goofball champion. He was considered a legit guy. And ROH is not the same caliber as a WWE. WWE is a type of company who they don't put a lot of stocky, corny, like campy characters as their world champions. They did it with Mick Foley, and they hated it after it happened.
If we get Sami Zayn,
he did 3 times.
From where? If we get it, if we get
Mick Foley 3 times, he's been champion.
They bounce the title around like crazy.
If we get Sami Zayn from 2014 again, where he's the baby face, he's the underdog from the underground, then yes. But right now, I feel like where the story is going is for more of KO and Sammy to take on the Usos. That's where it's looking like it's going. And we also, again, I keep throwing this out there. We don't know whether Roman Reigns is going to wrestle both nights. We don't know if Roman's going to lose a championship. We don't know whether he was going to retain or not at WrestleMania. So we're kind of just throwing, what if this guy wins? Or what if this guy wins? Or what if this? We don't know what's going to happen until the Rumble happens. I feel like we've been talking about it every
I know what's
week,
going to happen.
and
Cody Rhodes wins the Rumble and goes and beats WrestleMania.
That's great.
Dude,
but
that's been in the storyline before when Cody signed his contract.
I feel like we're beating a dead horse. That's all I'm going to say.
I'll tell you this right now. I could tell you who win without saying, I don't know who name wise, but whoever wins the Elimination Chamber, I bet you they're a SmackDown person.
Yeah, Sammy. What happens if Sammy wins the Elimination Chamber? Then what?
What's the chamber match about, though? Is it to fight Roman at Mania?
I don't know. I don't
know.
know.
They change that shit all the time.
I'm saying
they change it.
We're speculating so much that we don't actually know what the situation is we're actually going into at WrestleMania.
I actually hate the fact that Elimination Chamber is after Royal Rumble. It defeats the whole purpose. I think it's silly, but that's just me.
I love it.
I'm just looking at the stock they've put in Sami Zayn, and let's also put this into perspective. Loyalty. Sami Zayn, once he got to NXT, he's been there. He's done everything they asked him to do.
But why not Kevin Owens then?
Kevin
Owens has been loyal.
He's been champ once. Cody Rhodes never been WWE World Champion. Cody Rhodes left. Cody Rhodes left to start another company. And you got to remember, who brought Cody back? Did Triple H bring him back or did Vince bring him back?
It was Vince.
Answer the question, Blackwell.
It was Vince.
Who brought Cody back? Vince. Vince is gone. Okay? So you think that Triple H has the same plans for Cody that Vince did? Everybody's forgetting that little tidbit.
I think Triple H is smart enough to see money in Cody Rhodes, and he's gonna pull the trigger.
You can always give Cody the title.
I feel like everybody's forgetting though what Cody Rhodes did while he was there. While Vince McMahon was booking some pretty terrible shows. So should he not be rewarded for what he was doing?
Look, well, let's table
That's all I'm saying.
The man is here. Where is he?
He came in with those pants. I thought the Fiend was coming out.
Cut the music. Do your shtick.
Thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding ding.
Ding ding.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Magnificent Mikey. We're back for another channel
video. You almost got it. You're getting your little thing together. You're getting a little heavy. Try one more time. Look at
My kid's killing it.
What's up, everybody? Me, your boy, Magnificent Mikey. We're back for another video.
Good job.
You're not gonna tell me you draw a beard in that kid and give him long hair. He's like my twin.
Listen, he is growing, as you can see. He's letting it grow out. He's letting
Proud
it
of
grow.
my kid. How are your grades, son?
Look, there's your dad on. There's your dad right there. That's your dad.
How are your grades? You staying out of trouble?
So yes,
I
sir.
can't afford you, so I send you to Tony's house with the rats.
Tell me killed all the rats.
Kill the rats.
The rats are gone.
Awesome. Make those dogs do something.
Nah, I actually went down with a sledgehammer and cracked their skulls. Right? Yeah. So listen, let me ask you a question. So a couple of days ago, there was a guy in the chat, in the store. His name was Kenta. Remember him? The wrestler Kenta?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you did something that was crazy. What happened? You made a choice. So if you could pick any tag team partner, was it going to be Kenta or me? What'd you say?
Kenta.
Why? I'm your dad.
That's a smart choice.
So it's a good pick.
Better wrestler.
Because what? Because
he's a better wrestler.
he's a better wrestler than me? Okay, you're right. Good job. So now look, are we going to go with, for WrestleMania, who's going to win the title? Is it going to be Cody Rhodes or Sami Zayn?
Are they on teams? Because
No, now on teams. Remember Cody Rhodes?
Show them pictures side by side.
Yeah, let's Kira's gonna get it. Yeah.
Something Cody Rhodes.
Let me get this guy at the chat, please, with that inappropriate name, please.
What? Oh
Right
my
up-
Jesus! Yeah, I got you.
Thank
who
you.
is that guy? Oh
I don't
Mhm.
see it in the chat.
no.
It's right below Dana Jones and above SWAGM.
Yeah, he's not showing up on the physical YouTube chat
You
on our end.
gotta get rid of him, Tom.
I'll get rid of him. Kira, get rid of him, please.
Yeah, like he's not like if I'm on the live chat looking at it, he's not showing up. He's showing up on our chat, but he's not showing up on the actual chat.
Got him. All right, let's see what you pick, Mike. Let's see.
This one?
That's fine. Now, you know who Roman Reigns is, right? That you know who that is, right? Okay, so now both these guys have a chance to beat Roman at WrestleMania. Which guy do you pick? Cody Rhodes is on the left. That's Cody. And that's Sami on the right. Who do you pick?
Sammy.
Who?
Sammy.
That's right, my boy. Oh. So don't not doubt a child, and a child shall lead them, it says in the Bible. Shut up, Blackwell. Not a damn word with you. Sami Zayn, right?
I can tell you what else is said in the Bible.
I want to hear that.
All right,
We're
just making sure.
Are you going to bed? All right, tell everybody good night.
And then we all do better that stay 10 wasn't.
A hard wink and a throat cut.
Yeah, he's deep. He's in it. At least my boy's going with me. I like that.
Listen, just a lot of hungry squirrels in that house.
Yeah, a lot of
Kira, who's your pick? Kira's been getting some sense into her recently with the joining of the ABJ on the podcast, on the show here.
I definitely think Sammy has a chance. He really made a great point. He really did make a great point that they already have an established storyline.
Yeah, just make him feel good about himself at first. Good
And
setup.
just listen.
She's making a good point there.
He has a good storyline going, and it'd be weird to like do a little pause just so that Cody can get it, or like do an abrupt stop to the storyline. But I feel like Cody kind of has a storyline going on with the title too, because when he came back, the first thing he said was he only came back so that he can fulfill his father's dream of becoming WWE champion. And I feel like the first chance he gets, he's going to do that. Because the first thing he did when he came to WWE wasn't to go for Roman. Seth Rollins kind of interrupted him. So the first chance he gets at a title, I think he'll win it. But Sami does have a great chance.
At Tag Team Gold, yeah.
I mean, of course, at Tag Team Gold, but
and I agree with that too. I mean, I see where you're going with that. I mean, of course, it's smart, but I just think that with the Triple H under the Triple H regime, I think that he would think, look, yes, money's with Cody, but Cody doesn't need a title to doesn't need a title to still be the face. Who's to say that Sami's not gonna lose it in a month? We've seen champions win the title and lose it in 6 weeks. It happens. Nice. I just think for the big pop, and you can always do Sami versus Cody, face versus face.
I feel like everyone would really go crazy if Sami won more than if
Bro,
Cody
the
won,
pop
but
at California with 100,000 people at SoFi Stadium for Sami Zayn winning, like this is what I would do. I would have it to the point where Sami does either, like maybe Cody wins the Rumble. Maybe this all depends on The Rock too. Let's say The Rock doesn't show up. Let's throw Rock out the window. Now he's got to defend both titles. Cody night 1, right? Possible. And Cody loses. Or Cody even beats him somehow. And night 2, you won't expect Roman to lose to Sami. And say Sami wins the Elimination Chamber, says, I'm going to lay down for you, especially after you just got cheated by Cody, whatever way happens. And he doesn't lay down for him, and he beats him. Listen, I don't throw it. It's crazy. Shut up, dog. I just think they put too much into the Bloodline storyline to not reward Sami Zayn with the world title. He deserves it. The guy's Ring of Honor champion, NXT champion. He's done everything they asked of him. He's been there. He hasn't left. Cody left, and I think Triple H still has that visual in his mind of that sledgehammer on that giant Triple H.
So if Sami Zayn was Stardust, should he have stayed and just kind of roughed it out?
No, I'm not saying he should. That he
Cody
should.
good because no, because you're making this is a difference here. Because Cody Rhodes went through the WWE system, Sami Zayn went on the Indies and he proved himself, and then he went to WWE. Cody Rhodes never had the opportunity to do the Indies. He just was a WWE guy. So when they kind of saw when he was just Stardust, he left. He left so he could come back as a bigger star. I feel like we're comparing those two are very different.
I'm glad that you said Cody Rhodes is Stardust. Okay. It was a joke gimmick. It was for entertainment. He felt slighted. But you notice that Sami Zayn does whatever he's asked. He does a conspiracy theory. He did the Johnny Knoxville thing. He does what he's asked of him. Shouldn't he be rewarded for that? Cody Rhodes couldn't take it. He couldn't get himself over. Let's be honest. He couldn't get himself over in WWE. Is that a fair assessment? He had to leave and make a name for himself to get himself over. Sami Zayn has stayed. He's been loyal. He's taken everything NXT thrown at him. He's wrestled everybody in NXT. Whatever gimmick they had in WWE, he has done. He has done it to the top of his game. Is that not a fact?
I'll say one thing right now, and I'll agree with you, and I'll believe you for your take that you like the conspiracy theory Sami stuff. I know I've liked every Sami thing he's done since he's been here, but I'm gonna make the WWE universe and a lot of fans swallow a real tough pill. People didn't care about Sami Zayn until he involved himself in the Bloodline. They weren't fans of the previous Sami stuff because nobody got behind it. Majority of wrestling fans did not get behind majority of those characters.
And Blackwell's right.
They're only saying now that Cody, that Sami was a genius this entire time is because they're seeing his genius now because they're giving him the screen time. and he's making dude. If the here's another thing too. If the Usos don't break on camera as much as they do and laugh, and they genuinely get real laughs out of them when Sammy's doing his thing, he doesn't get over. People are more into watching Sami make them break than they are anything else, and that's not enough to put a world title on a guy.
Everybody, you all have valid points. Let's talk about what Alpha said. Alpha said, okay, what do you do with Sami after he wins the world title? Like, okay, after that, what happens? Who does he feud with? Cody could work with everyone. Where's Sami is too much for work. Okay. And then he follows up and says, bro, but Cody's a better worker promo than Sami. Come on, dog. Look.
I think Cody's a more marketable champion.
I think he's a more marketable champion too. But what's the number one selling shirt right now? What is it? What's the number one selling shirt right now?
It's Sami.
So he's proven that he's
so
marketable.
He should be a world champion because he sold the most shirts. Enzo sold more shirts and merchandise than anybody on the roster.
Apples
Did you put a title on world? Did you put a title on Enzo?
Enzo can't wrestle. Who's a better wrestler, Sami or Cody?
But I mean, if T-shirts are the only Sami easily.
Right.
But if your T-shirt sales are your factor of we should be a world champion or not, then that's silly.
So wait, but that's what I'm saying. Sami's the better wrestler, right? Who's the better? Who? Okay, Sami's the better wrestler. Vince McMahon brought Cody in because he's marketable, because he could be a face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mike, so what? What's the big deal about going to Saudi? They just started Saudi things 4 years ago. So what? He doesn't have to go. And not to mention, for Sami having to deal with that too, everything he has to deal with his religion and with this company, them going to Saudi Arabia, making his money from these guys. Forget that's another thing entirely. Look, all I'm saying is this: I think that loyalty means something. And I think
then Kevin Owens should be your champion.
He's been a champ once. They screwed him. They screwed him over, giving Goldberg the title. But that's not Sami Zayn's fault. Are you telling me Sami Zayn doesn't deserve it? Not even a little bit? He doesn't deserve it? He deserves nothing.
Not a world champion.
I hate everybody in this room.
And I love Sami. I just don't think he's a world champion.
I want to see Sami Zayn as world champion. I thought the perfect time they could have did it was 2016, 2017 time when he was a baby.
If they wanted to make Sami the world champion, you know how they should have did it? They should have had him win Money in the Bank. And then this entire bloodline thing is him saying, Roman, I'm protecting you, brother. I'm protecting you. As long as I have this, nobody can challenge you. And if you wanted to make Sami Zayn your champ, that's the way you do it.
And this is a great match, by the way, All About Wrestling podcast. Look, all your main event, Mike, they're like WrestleManias for the Saudis, not for us. Jamie Hayter off the ropes. What a clothesline. Looks like it's over. Wow.
More people, this is my thought on Sami Zayn. More people are invested in what Sami and Kevin do more than he's in the bloodline.
I agree the bloodline has made Sami what he is, but he has definitely shined. And that was a great match. And right now with that short arm clothesline, Jamie Hayter just took Shida's freaking head off. Jamie Hayter still your world champion. And now they're putting a boost to her.
Putting the boots of Toni Storm. So after the match, they're all jumping Shida. Toni Storm came out for the save. Now it's 3-on-1 on Toni Storm. Probably gonna get another run out. Music just hits.
Is it be Thunder Rosa?
Probably Saraya.
Saraya, think yeah.
If Thunder Rosa comes back, she's not aligning herself with the women as a champ on with the people at the top. Because there's real heat. Huh?
She's been hurt.
Thunder Rosa?
She said it's her back, but then there's speculation that she's maybe not, and she just doesn't want to work with Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter.
Is it Saraya?
Yeah, the show already ended for me.
You know what this means? We have 3 women against 3 women, and one of them's going to happen to be the champion. She's going to be booked in triple threat matches for months and months and months, and we're not going to get an actual title push with the world champion again. like we did with Toni Storm, like we did with Thunder Rosa, because when Britt Baker's the champion, she gets all her singles matches. Thank you.
Alpha, I agree with you. It is rough to watch. This match was good, though. This women's match was good. Rampage to me is unwatchable. Rampage, NXT's better than Rampage. Look, I'm going to do...
Rampage is fun when they're in the Northeast area and I get to see some of my friends wrestle, but they just go on there and get squashed anyway. Is Britt now here's a question. Is Britt box office because she's the best female wrestler in the company, or is Britt box office because she's getting all the right storylines pushed on her? Because I'll tell you right now, Britt Baker's not the best woman wrestler in that company. Not by a long shot. She's probably not even top 5.
She's the best politicker.
A lot of times it comes down to who gets mic time. And listen, when she gets the mic, she kills it. Great promos. She puts a story together, but you get the storylines when everything's getting thrown to you as well.
Main event Mike says Bobby Fish flipped out of me in a DM a couple days ago. You gotta make a video. I'd like to see that. What he's don't give it away. But wow. I wish a wrestler would flip out on me. I'd go right to my channel. Like, yeah, look at who just cursed me out.
That's odd, man. I worked with Bobby. He's a really nice. I had no issues with him. I thought he was a nice guy.
I met him right when he got released by WWE. He was at Icons that one time, immediately right after. And
I called his first match on the Indies.
I went up to him and I was like, bro, I miss the Undisputed Era. Because the Undisputed Era for so long was my favorite faction. And it's up still. If I had to pick a favorite faction, like all time, I'd probably have to go Evolution. Because that's just such a legendary stable. But 2 for me has to be Undisputed Era. I loved the whole Undisputed Era.
We just did a draft. We just did a draft of factions on Bad Booking.
Did you pick UE?
Yes. They fell to me in like round 4 or 5.
Bobby got beat for Punk. Big Bucks Bobby's no, I'm joking. Look, I don't know about Dynamite tonight. I can honestly say that the only thing I enjoyed was the last match. I mean, I'm not mad about the triple threat in the beginning. The tag team match, the 6-man tag. It wasn't bad. Blackwell hated it, but I don't mind those kind of matches. But I will say this. Shida, Hater right now looks great. Hater's a great wrestler. She looks great. I can't wait till they break her and Britt up. That's gonna be good. Good television. We got Dogomania back here. Would you two stop it before I get arrested like Michael Vick? Stop it. I said it. What? Am I lying?
Mm-hmm.
Saying the dogs are fighting. Next thing you know, somebody clips it. You know? Oh, Tony's having dog fighting on his channel. You know? Next thing you know, I'm locked up and I'm Mike Vick money. And I'm pretty.
Yeah, sure. Talking about a rumor about him staging a walkout. I mean, the thing about Bobby Fish is that I liked him a lot in the Undisputed Era. And then he got injured a lot. And honestly, between Cole, O'Reilly, and Strong, Fish is probably the last guy for a lot of people that was like the favorite of the group.
He was.
He just didn't really do anything. He wasn't a singles guy. So when he went to Impact and he did like that shoot promo, it was kind of sad because the crowd really had no reaction to it. I still like Bobby Fish a lot. I just think like the stuff he kind of said about Punk and stuff, I don't really like. I don't really like it. It's just.
Well, there's a lot of times too, and this is no shade of Bobby, but sometimes people in the business, when they're trying to find a way to possibly make their way back into a company, they'll take shots at whoever's on top and say, if I was there, I'd beat them up, or if I was there, I would do this or that. We're seeing it right now with Enzo. Enzo's calling out MJF, saying if you gave him 5 minutes on a microphone, he would dominate the guy. Which I don't think he's wrong, but
wait.
Enzo would beat MJF in a mic battle.
First of all, I've got different experiences with Enzo, so I take umbrage to that one. Okay.
Mic, Enzo's better than MJF. MJF, here's a joke. Now, do you ever go to that restaurant, Last Dick's Resorts, where they say all the really easy things to make fun of you and it gets a big pop because they're like they're there and they're the low hanging fruit. That's MJF, and there's nothing wrong with it, but that's his shtick.
Okay, but here's the thing:
you're bald, you're this, and that's why I'm going to beat you, chubby boy. Enzo is a lot more creative on how he comes at you.
First of all, I don't agree with that. And I'll tell you why. You're talking about somebody who can come off the cuff really well. And I think Enzo's a lot of Enzo think he practices what he's gonna say. Like he already has an idea of what he's gonna say about somebody. Like he already has a script that he has together, and he practices it. Because
you don't think MJF does?
I think everybody does. I think there's very few people in wrestling and on this planet that can think about things with a quick comeback. Like comedians are good at it. You know, Enzo is overrated to me on the mic. I'm sorry.
Crazy.
No, I'm not crazy.
Crazy take.
I met
Crazy
this guy
take.
in person. I met this guy in person. Okay, I met this guy
So
in
have I,
person
like 5 times.
No, I worked for a company. I worked for a limo company, and I drove him to Atlantic City, not once but twice. Let's leave it at that. So I'm gonna say, I like real people, and I like people that are sincere. You know, you treat
the realest
everybody.
one in the room. Bada boom, bada bing.
Okay. You treat everybody with respect, okay? Just saying. If I see you disrespect somebody who you feel is lower than you for whatever job they do, I don't have respect for you as a person. So that's just me.
Great on the mic. I don't in the ring, he's not that amazing, but I think he's good on the mic.
Not that amazing. He's average at best.
Crazy.
You think he's above average in the ring?
No, you said on the mic.
Oh, okay. No, I mean I'm not saying he's bad. He's good. But people all lose their mind. Oh, bada bing, bada. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
That's his catchphrase, sure.
All in New York. How you doing? You know. How you doing?
I think he's clever. I think he's more clever.
I don't know about that, but that's your opinion. That's my. You have your own mind.
MJF goes for the easy pickings.
Oh, I'm not comparing them. I think they're honestly even on the mic when it comes to things like you say. He does go for low hanging fruit, and it is easy to you can predict what MJF is going to say. Yeah, I agree, but I don't think that Enzo's that great. First of all, here's the thing: if you every wrestler
when he roasted the Dudley Boys. That just came back. I'm gonna make the front of your face look like the back because Devon has all those wrinkles in the back of his head.
He's good, but
bro. And then when he went on a gauntlet and roasted the whole 205 division, Mustafa Ali, what are you from the Lion King? How you doing? Just like he killed it. I think he's way better. I think he's more clever on the microphone than him. I think if you told them to have a promo battle, 0 scripted and just do 1-for-1. I think I will bet you Enzo would beat him. Now in the ring, MJF beats him in the ring because he's a better wrestler.
We could argue about these things all night. I love this channel. Anyway, hit the likes before you guys go. Tomorrow's Thursday. Black, what are you doing in Graves? What are you doing?
Thursday. I'll be doing my show. I believe I set it for 5:00. I think.
Yeah, maybe I might reach out to Brian and we might record something. We don't have anything planned, so if me and Brian do a talk, it might be very impromptu.
Wrestling with Savage is going live at 10:30. I'm going to check him out for a little while.
Yeah. Also, CR Media will be doing his post Dynamite show as well.
Check him out.
Check that out as well. Yeah.
Will you be on it, Blackwell?
I think a 2-hour stream is good for me. I think doing these back to backs is a little rough. I'll stop in maybe at the end when he wants a guest, but I have nothing positive to say about the show, so I really don't think me talking about Dynamite's gonna be any entertaining for anybody.
I'm gonna make sure we get Sami Zayn on the show. You're not allowed to interview him. You're not allowed.
It's fine. I love Sami Zayn. There's no hate to Sami Zayn.
I know.
I'm just booking it how a company would how they're gonna actually book it. This isn't my opinion. If it was my opinion, I'm with you. If I was booking, I would make Sami Zayn world champion. I love Sami Zayn, but I'm being a realistic fan and saying that the way they're going to probably go because I'm trying to be correct. I'm not picking from my heart. I'm picking from a wrestling standpoint.
I'm picking from my heart because my heart is where this. Yeah, that's what it got
Your
me.
heart
Anyway,
would have you go broke as a booker.
I'm broke my whole life, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't I don't lose anything. But anyway, Graves, when are you live next?
It'll be tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Okay. You guys know the channels. I don't have to share everything every day. You guys at this point should know how to find Blackwell and Graves. And if you don't, then something's wrong with you guys. But I'm gonna put it up here anyway. It's gonna share the bottom, guys. Look, there's Graves right there. Let's get him big because some of you guys are blind like me. There's Graves. There's Blackwell. You know, we're gonna get the All About Wrestling podcast. In fact, how we get them in here? Can you do that live? Do it live real quick. This is for All About Wrestling podcast because they got to be part of our friends too. Look at Kira. She's amazing. Look at her. Is this how you do it? Oh wow, at 5,022. Wow, thanks. Didn't even know that.
See, look at you hit 22 people quicker than I hit 12.
Yeah, you know, everybody loves you.
Killing it.
You said the All About Wrestling podcast?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put their link in the chat.
Can you do order of, like, put them in order? Can you do that? Oh, so can we slide them? Can we slide them up? No.
You have to go back in there and do it there.
Okay,
Move them around there.
And can we also add? I don't have JB in here. Mr. See your dibs, like my dog. Can we get him in too, please, Kara? Thank you so much. Anybody see? Huh? It's Mr. Steele. Yo, dibs. Is it there? There it is. Mr. Steele, your dibs at 5,150, 5,150. I'm closing in on my boy. He had me by 1,000. Let's go. That's my dude. So yes, thank you, Kira. You publish it? Thanks. So guys, please go to the bottom of my channel and check a look. We got the great.
I just put my channel, All About Wrestling podcast, and then Anthony Blackwell. Those 3 links are in the chat right now.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Greg Reshiff, Anthony Blackwell.
Also, Sheriff Savage. He's been here the whole time interacting and hanging out with us too. Wrestling
That's
with
my
Savage.
dude. Yeah. Can we get Wrestling with Savage into my bad?
I got it.
Thank you. Let me get him.
He's been in here interacting, hanging out the whole time.
Yeah, he's a busted open guy like myself. Whoa,
yeah, when he had the Christmas hat on at first, I thought he was Bill DeMont.
Can you get him in?
There we go. Links in the chat.
Guys, go to all the links. Please subscribe to everybody. We're the kind of content creators that we want everybody to make it. Because if one makes it, we all make it. And
listen, I've worked with a lot of shitty people who fucking only are out for themselves. But what you don't realize is that all these top content creators all work together and they all help each other. Well, why do you think Conrad's podcasts are all the #1? Because they're all part of the same network and they all promote each other. And all those major wrestling podcasts with the wrestler and then some guy who sits and talks to them are all #1 and higher up there because they work together. They're all part of a network. Fucking Mr. Beast and all his channels, Joe Rogan and all those comedians, they all work together. And us independents who don't have access to the big names and can't get a lot of that stuff, we gotta band together and help each other. I'm telling you, all of my 300 people are going to be the same people who've been watching somebody else's channel. But if we continue to create content together and work with each other and say, hey, go check out this channel and help each other push and give each other guest spots on each other's shows, that's how we all grow.
Where is it? We put him in the chat.
I just did a show with Graves the other day, and before it even hit 24 hours, broke 88 plays, which is dope. You know what I mean? Like
it's at 120 right now. Actually,
there you go. There's those collaborations.
For some reason, Wrestling with Savage thing hasn't posted yet, but we did put it in. Hold on. Where is it? It's right there, guys. So I guess it's still loading, but we did put it in, as you can see. So Wrestling with Savage, check him out too, guys.
Hit publish before you move.
I did twice already. It's still in for some reason. It's not.
You might have to refresh the page.
I did.
Also, too, hold on. Go to your main page. You might have to do something here. Scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
It stopped right there.
So here, this is why. I think you're only allowed to have so many in there. So up at top, you see where it says playlist?
Yeah.
Hit arrow over.
Hit arrow over?
You hit the arrow over. Again.
Mm-hmm.
Go to channels.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
Subscribe to these channels. Now scroll over.
Still not there.
Scroll down a little bit.
I am scrolling. Hold on. Let me make this a little small.
Yeah, maybe it just needs a refresh. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't put everybody in right away.
Well, check him out, guys. He's going live soon. But everything's in the links, guys. It's there, all in the chat. So just scroll up. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tonight. You guys did great. Thanks, Black, for jumping in with the whole SAT thing. Awesome, by the way. And shout out to Paul Loria. Thank you, bro. Graves, love you, my friend. Ravage Richie on the milk carton. He no-showed more than I no-showed at SWA. Take us out, Kira.
Oh, real quick before Kira does the outro, I've been doing this thing on my channel where after the show goes off the air, basically, what would you rate the show for tonight? So if you guys, real quick, if you don't mind, I put the link in the chat. If you want to go to my community tab, you can be a part of the show for tomorrow by voting in the poll what you thought of AEW Dynamite. Go ahead, Kira. Take us out.
Thank you guys for coming into the show today. Thank you, Mr. Anthony Blackwell, Mr. Anthony Graves, Mr. Paul Loria for being in the chat today. All the new people who are here, hope you guys stay, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We'll probably see you next on Friday, maybe tomorrow if you put on your post notifications. Make sure you guys hug your families, kiss your families, tell me love and pray to God every day because you're not promised tomorrow. And as always, do what we all do best and not
stay tantalizing.
I won't stop till I wear the crown.